Yan, sige. And sino pa ba? Please type. I'm excited. And everyone. Ayan. Yan. Thank you, Ma'am Brands. Thank you, Harold. Yan. Okay. So I do believe we don't want to waste any more time. We would like to acknowledge you for attending here. Thank you so much. I do believe some others were going to get in. So before I start, sige, I will start to share screen na para at least makapag-umpisa na po tayo. Okay. So, is everyone ready? Sige. Buds, again, before I start, would like to thank you for your time and your presence here. I do believe we have 15 beautiful souls who are going to be transformed tonight. Maybe naman to, it's just a simple story, but I do believe you will learn a lot from here. Before I start to introduce myself, this story came across to me, I think last month. Yung nag-post ako ng na wala na, parang na-miss ko lang yung batch ng Unleash the Power Within. Basta meron kaming GC. Then I shared about something. Then this a friend of mine, he's an Austrian. So I didn't know that he was one of the brainchild in Zoom. so siya yung nagsasabi sa akin na alam yung mga mangyayari sa Zoom. Then sabi ko ganun, to tell you honestly, sabi ko I'm having a hard time as well. Adapting to Zoom. Sabi niya ganun, I want you to check on the story of Who Moved My Cheese. Sabi ko ganun, I've read about it so much, pero mas naintindihan ko siya in more on detail. So again, good night. Good night, good evening, everyone. Nagpapaalam na kagad. My name is Zal Melu. I'm a life coach and an international facilitator. I've been doing this training for almost 10 years. So ako excited ako kasi right now I'm enjoying doing trainings here in Zoom. So that's one of my background is I'm also a psychology graduate in Ateneo. And I'm so excited to share with you this kind of learnings kasi alam kong it really helped me, especially with us, with Coach Jason as well in a community of Better You. And we wanted also to share this with you, this great lesson. Okay? So the story is all about this book called Who Moved My Cheese on how to adapt to change. So this is, by the way, ipa-plug ko rin yung iba kong mga trainings. So one of my trainings, success is a team effort. Together, everyone achieves more. So hopefully be able to attend that as well. I also have a life workshop or leadership in financial education. I've been doing this training for more than 5 years. Ito napasa sa akin to ng mentor ko. Kaya I really love this training. Understanding money and how it works. If you want to have money, and the reason why most people do not have money, it's because they don't understand it. Yeah, so yun yung yeah. And so right now, welcome to Who Moved My Cheese. Ang goal natin dito, you will be able to learn how to anticipate change, adapt quickly, enjoy change, and be ready. Okay. So can you please type Who Moved My Cheese? Can you please type it? Type it para alam ko lang that we are all connecting with each other. Kindly type Who Moved My Cheese. Okay, Who Moved My Cheese? Sige po, pakitype natin. Okay, thank you Eddie, thank you Fem, thank you Willie, thank you so much. And everyone, yan. Sige, para lalagay ko muna dito. Sige, yan. Yan. Okay. So, when we talk about change, before I share this with you, when we talk about change, change means movement. And movement means friction. Okay. So, doon pa lang, and alam naman natin, if there is a change, If there is a friction, it creates resistance. Kaya huwag kang magtataka kung bakit ang tao nagre-resist sa change. Okay? Because you are doing different things. So kaya may mga resistance yan dyan. So however, we also believe that God grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change. So pwede ba pakitype, I accept. I accept. Can you please do that? I accept. I accept. Kasi may mga bagay na hindi natin kayang baguhin. So please type I accept para alam ko lang that we are all engaging. Thank you, Fem. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, Harold. Yan, that's the thing, be able to accept. Tama naman eh. Di ba may mga pagbabago sa atin na minsan wala talaga tayong magagawa but to accept it. And also, we all wanted also the courage to change the things that we can. O sige, ngayon naman, ang i-type mo dyan, I can. I can. Lagyan mo dyan, I can. Pakitype, I can. I can. So, there are things that we have to accept and there are things that we can. Na yung alam natin, kaya natin siyang gawin. Tama? Okay. Yan. So, however, we have to change in the changing times. So, yun yung yun yung na-experience natin ngayon with what's happening with the pandemic right now. We don't have, and there's only one choice but to change. Yun yung nangyayari ngayon. Kaya if you don't adapt easily to change, talagang mahirap, you will be having a hard time. Yun yung mangyayari. However, change make us grow. Kasi if you don't change, we will die. So, yun yung doon. So, whether you like it or not, you will have to change. Okay? You have to change. Yan na natin dyan. Okay? Yan. Then, that's why in here, I would like to share to you the story about Who Moved My Cheese. So this book was written by Dr. Spencer. Okay. So Spencer Johnson. It was published last 1999. Okay. So this story started with 4 characters. The 2 mice and the 2 little people. The 2 mice name is Sniff and Scurry. And the 2 little people is Hem and Haw. So itong characters na to, you will going to relate on these characters kasi masasabi mo na ikaw rin to. O yan, binibigyan ko na rin kayo ng idea. So we will be able to know what happened to them with this story behind. And I do believe we'll be able to relate on this. Okay? So it started one time, these 4 little creatures, yung 2 mice at saka 2 little people, they went to a maze. So ang goal nila is to find the cheese. Yan. So pumunta sila sa maze, nanap nila yung cheese. So ikot sila, then pag napagod sila, balik uli sila. Then kinabukasan, they wear their shoes again. Tumakbo na naman uli sila sa maze. Tapos hanggang sa natagpuan na nila yung cheese. Then they found that cheese station C. Okay. So itong cheese station C, nung nakita na nila yun, na-enjoy nila yung cheese. So si Sniff and Scurry, dressed in their running gear, head over to cheese station C. Bumalik na naman, return na naman sila uli. And paulit-ulit yun ang ginagawa nila. While si Hem and Haw, also what they did is race towards cheese station C each morning until different routines set. And every night they would return home full of cheese. Every morning yan yung ginagawa nila. So dahil kita nila yung cheese, something like that's what really happens to us in our lives. And si Haw, mahilig kasi siya magsulat sa wall. Yan yung mga lessons that we'll be able to bring in. So sabi niya, having cheese makes you happy. So ano ba yung cheese na yan? Okay. So for us, ang cheese na to is the cheese represents or as a symbol the way you do your job, your relationship with other people, probably your health, probably your peace of mind. So what I want you to do is I want you to write your cheese. Ano ba ang cheese mo? For example, ang cheese ko is community. So malagay ko dyan, type ko dito, my cheese is to build the community. So how about you, what's your cheese? Probably ang cheese mo is money. Or yung money na yan, it can represent your peace of mind. So please, type ko dyan, type mo, what's your cheese? Probably relationship, naghahanap ka ng forever mo. So lagay mo dyan, type mo dyan. Or one of your cheese is to probably gusto mo maging maayos yung relasyon mo with your children, with your spouse, with your partner. So please type your cheese, everyone. Okay. Wala pa ako nakikitang nagta-type ng cheese. Okay, community and money. Thank you, Willie. What else? What's your cheese? How about other people? What's your cheese? I want you to write para nakaka-relate tayo. Health and money. Thank you, Coach Jason. How about others? What's your cheese? Okay, babalik ko ulit dun sa sa ating slide. Ano yung cheese mo? Okay. What else? Thank you, Suzette. My health, my family, and money. Thank you, Kay. Health and happiness. Thank you. And Eddie, job performance and money. Thank you. Si Mara naman, relationship. Thank you. Melinda, community, holiness. Thank you. That's your cheese. Now, what is your maze? Your maze is where you look for your cheese. For example, ang maze ko is be able to create the community doon sa wino-workout ko ngayon na business, which is MCI Elite. So yun yung ko doon, yun yung maze ko. O how about you? Saan ang probably your maze is your work right now. So lagay mo dyan, i-type ko. Ako ita-type ko MCI Elite. Yan, dyan ko kinukuha ang aking maze. So para at least nare-relate lang natin to be able to have a participation lang. Okay, please type. What's your Eddie? Thank you. Workplace. Thank you. K. Community and education. Thank you. Willie. MCI Elite. Thank you, Willie. About others. So you'll be able to know ano yung cheese mo at ano yung maze mo. Okay. Yan. So going back. So dumating yung time, si Sniff and Scary had noticed that their diminishing supply of cheese, they weren't surprised. Numuunti na lang yung cheese supply nila. Unaware and unprepared naman sila Hem and Ho. And that one time, they came to the cheese station na nagulat sila, wala na yung cheese. So, yan, sa inyo na nangyari. So, saan ba nangyari sa atin yan? I do believe it happened to us as well. Dumating yung time, nung dumating yung lockdown, I do believe, bigla na lang tayo nagulantang lahat. Wala na yung cheese natin. I don't know if you relate about this. Ako kasi 2 of my businesses closed. So talagang it's really hard. Alam mo yung parang hindi mo alam ang gagawin mo. And what happened is si Hem, sabi niya ganun, who moved? Coach Jason, can you please silent kay Ma'am Aisel? And so who moved my cheese daw? So nagreklamo na to si Hem. Okay. So finding cheese is not that easy. Totoo yun, di ba? Hindi naman ganun kadali maghanap ng work or ng negosyo, di ba? Lalo na yung pinagtrabahuan mo ng pagkatagal-tagal tapos all of a sudden magkasara lang siya. I just want things the way they were. Di ba yun yung gusto natin? Kaya maraming tao naghihintay. Kailan kaya babalik yung old, yung dating normal? Yung iba talagang they're still expecting it. And someday things will come just the way they are. So yun yung most of the Filipinos right now, ito yung pinagdadanasan ngayon. Hopefully, na bumalik ulit. Yung katulad nito, pag nagpa-vaccine daw, magiging okay na. So, yun yung gusto nating mangyari. Ngayon, the more important your cheese is to you, the more you want to hold on to it. Di pa syempre, dahil pinaghirapan natin yun, talagang lalo na it brings you good money to your family, it brings you respect, it brings you what else? It brings you peace of mind. Talagang gusto, ayaw mo na mawala yun. However, time comes, talagang wala tayong magagawa na there are times na without, yun nga yun, if things we cannot change, then we have to accept it. So however, these 2 little mice, what they did, since they can small change and they can act immediately, they adapt to change quickly. Kaya ang nangyari sa kanila, bumalik uli sila sa maze. Kasi alam na nila yung C-station, wala na eh. Bumalik ulit sila sa base and nakita na nila yung bagong station which is the end station. Okay. So ngayon, dahil okay naman na yung dalawang mice, ano nangyari doon sa 2 little people? Si Hem, which is, sino ba si Hem? Actually, isa rin to sa mga parang other side of us. This is the little person who denies and resists change as he fears it will lead to something better. Di ba, like I said, hindi naman ganun kadali talaga magbago. 'Di ba? If you want to change, there is always a resistance kasi ano yun eh, hindi siya yung nakasanayan na natin eh, 'di ba? So if the people will tell us, oh, kailangan magano ka na, mag-zoom ka na, ha? Hindi ganoon kadali yun, hindi ganoon ka. Pero if you understand the process of change, you know what to do. So yun yung sinishare ko sa inyo ngayon. Okay. So yan. So nag-usap yung dalawa. So dahil nga naiwan na lang sila doon sa C station, nag-usap si Ho at saka si M. So sabi nga ni Ho, tumatawa siya. We do things over and over and we wonder why we don't get things better. So lahat ginawa na nila, they waiting for the cheese to come back doon sa C station pero wala pa rin. So si M lalong nagalit. Okay. So he still continue on complaining, who moved my cheese, who moved my cheese. I don't know, minsan tayo ganun, di ba? Parang nagko-complain tayo, kailan ba talaga babalik yung normal? Kailan ba babalik yung normal? Inisisi mo na yung DOH, 'di ba? Siguro sinasabi mo na kaya naman puro lockdown kasi hindi pa naubos yung face shield. Yan. And dumating yung time, sabi ni Hem, they will never sabi ni Hem, they will never going to put the cheese back. It's an old cheese, we need to find the new cheese. Okay. So sorry, it's not Hem, it's Ho pala. That is so. Kasi bakit? If you don't change, you can become extinct. Yan. So, yun nga yun, pag hindi ka nagbago, mawawala ka. No example ko niyan, probably yung katulad nila Nokia, 'di ba? They are the ones who didn't change or innovate. So, talagang mahirap talaga. Can you please type if you're following, please type yes. Please type yes if you agree with me na kapag hindi ka nagbago, talagang mag-i-extinct ka. Ayan, mawawala ka. Thank you, Suzette. Thank you, Fem. Thank you, Coach Jason. Ayan. So, ganyan na mangyayari. So, what Ho did is sinulat niya. Sabi niya ganon, smell the cheese cheese often so you know when it is getting old. So, dito, na-realize natin sometimes we really have to anticipate change. Hindi porkit pala kung ano lang yung nangyayari sa atin, there are things pala that we beyond our control. Akala natin okay na ganyan nangyari sa akin noon, yung before pa mag-lockdown last year eh. Yung everything is okay, bigla na lang nag-lockdown, bigla ako nataranta, hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin ko. I was in Davao at that time. Even though I'm doing on the side, marami ako pero it's still not enough. So talaga natakot talaga ako noon kaya decided to go back here in Manila. Yan. So, sino naman si Ho? Yan. So, si Ho is parang tayo rin yan. The part of us that is willing to change. So, what Ho did, kasi parang na-realize niya na that since yun yung mga lesson ko that I really have to anticipate change. So, I have to do something. So, nilagay niya doon, what would you do if you weren't afraid? Okay, kasi lang naman yung kalaban natin sa change eh, yung fear. So ano nga bang gagawin natin pag hindi na tayo takot? What will you do if you weren't afraid? Okay? So ang ginawa ni Ho, bumalik uli siya dun sa maze. Then yun nga lang, he has to know what what direction he would go to. So yun ang ginawa niya. So habang nag-decide siya, na-realize niya na importante gumalaw ka lang pala. Movement in a new direction helps you find new cheese. So, minsan tayo, kasi masyado pa rin tayo, we still hold on to our old old cheese which is yung old na ikinikita natin, yung old na relationship natin, yung old na natin, peace of mind. So, hindi ganun kadali na iwan ka agad yun. Pero importante, kapag may ginagawa kang bago, eventually it will lead you to your new cheese. Or probably better cheese. Yan yung that's where the story would go. So while si Ho is in the maze, he experienced trouble and challenges. So hindi pala ganun kadali. So talagang minsan talaga ang pagbabago, yun yung tinatawag nating danger zone. Kasi pag lumabas ka ng comfort zone mo, next nun yung danger zone eh. So dito sinabi ni Ho, what would you do if you weren't afraid? So all he has to do is to continue on doing lang despite na merong trouble, merong problem, tuloy-tuloy pa rin siya, merong challenges, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung niya sa maze. And he found out when you stop being afraid, you feel good. Totoo ba yun? Can you please type I feel good? Please type I feel good. Yan, sige. Paki-type mo, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good. Thank you, Coach Jason. Can you please type I feel good? Thank you, Fem. Thank you, Roel. Sige, paki-type po. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Melinda. I feel good. Yan. So, ibig sabihin yan, hindi mo pa rin nakukuha yung cheese, pero dahil sa bago mong ginagawa, pwede ka pa rin pala you still feel good. But because that's the key. I do believe that's the key. Kailangan lang you feel good in what you're doing. That is, you will be able to sustain the change that you really wanted to. Yan. So, how imagine about the change? So, sabi niya ganun, he realized that finding the new cheese will help him overcome his fears. So, totoo yun. Basta importante doon, gumagalaw ka, unti-unti, your fear will go away. So, it's not about the cheese but the process of discovering the new cheese. So yun yung ginagawa natin ngayon. We wanted to discover new things. Yun yung what makes us human eh. Kumbaga hindi ka naman pinanganak dito para doon lang. At habang may buhay ka, tuloy-tuloy yan yung journey mo. So, but however, sabi nga, it's not the perfect end result what matters, but the journey to get that result. Yun yung ano, yun yung na-realize niya. Okay? Then, sabi niya ganun, looking forward to finding the new cheese, it turned out to be exciting. So, mas naging exciting yung buhay niya. Kaya nga sabi nila, kaya pala tayo, maganda rin pala na nagbabago tayo. Pero alam ko nakakatakot magbago. Kasi syempre, ano yan eh, unknown eh. Pero during pala doon sa pagbabago na ginagawa mo, na-enjoy mo kahit yung you imagine yourself to that new cheese, kahit onti-onti lang nakukuha mo, you'll still be able to lead to it. Parang napupul ka nung cheese na yun kahit na hindi pa ganun ka-clear sa'yo. Yan. And also, what Ho realized, it is safer to search in the maze rather than to remain in a cheeseless station. Kasi maraming tao, dahil nga yung ibang tao naghihintay pa rin dun sa bumalik yung old normal. So, nandun pa rin sila, walang ginagawa kasi nga takot sila. Or hindi daw nila alam ginagawa nila. But the thing there is they are not just changing what they want in life right now. Kailangan kasi may baguhin ka talaga. You have to adapt to change. Yan yung sinasabi yung kanina, na nabagit ko kanina, you have to change in the changing times. Ho has changed his own beliefs. So sabi niya, the old beliefs will not lead you to the new cheese. So kailangan, dahil nagbabago kayo nga ngayon, make it sure yung new cheese mo talagang better kaysa doon sa old cheese that you wanted to. Yan. What else? What he realized that change doesn't happen all of a sudden, you will get the benefit on the process. Change can lead to something better. O yan, at least, di ba? Kumbaga, kung iwan mo man yung old cheese mo, which is wala na ngayon, yung cheeseless station nandoon ka pa rin, always remember etong pagbabago na gagawin mo ngayon, it will lead you to something better. So do not be afraid. Okay. So yun sinulat niya, when you change what you believe, you change what you do. Okay. Can you please type this? When you change what you believe, you can change what you can do. Come on, please type it. Ayan, nandiyan lang po yan sa screen natin. Please type, please type. When you change what you believe, you change what you do. Okay. Sige, pakitype po, pakitype. Yan. Yan, thank you Mara, thank you Ma'am Brands. Yan. Thank you Eddie. Thank you, Ma'am Sherry. Yan. Kasi once we be able to change yung paniniwala natin, nagbabago rin yung ginagawa natin. So, ibig sabihin yan, if you think that what you're doing right now is no longer effective, it's not giving you results, kailangan ka talaga may bagong gawin, whether you like it or not. It's fearful, pero ito nga yung i-share natin dito sa Move My Cheese, na when you do something new, even though it is unknown with you, you will eventually understand. Para ganito lang yun, kung ano naman ginagawa mo ngayon, hindi mo naman pinlano yan nung dati. kumbaga may mga plano nga tayo na iba may mga pangarap tayo na iba pero we turned out doing this and we are enjoying it. Kaso nga lang because of the pandemic, it changed. So kailangan kayo dahil bago na yung surroundings natin, environment natin, we have to accept it and we have to do something to change it but for the better. So at least yan yung ginagawa natin ngayon. Okay? Then what would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? Sa tingin nyo, guys, ano sa tingin nyo yung gusto nyong baguhin na alam mo naman palang hindi ka naman pala mag-fail? Sige, ano katulad niyan? Ako katulad na itong ginagawa ko, if what I want to do na alam kong hindi ako mag-fail is yung magkaroon ako ng yung slim body. Yan. So yan yung ginagawa ko ngayon. What would you do to attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? Kasi I've been doing diet for a very long time. So ako, ito yung gusto ko. Yan, ito type ko. Maging 80 kilograms ako. Yan ang ano ko. Can you please type? Type kayo. Can you please type? Everyone please type. Yan. Ano yung ano yung gusto mo na bagong cheese ngayon na alam mong hindi ka naman pala magfe-fail? Ayan. Probably ₱1,000,000 goal. Ayan. Si Ma'am Sherry, maging 60 kilos po. Ayan. Sige. Thank you, Ma'am. Probably you wanted to have a brand new house. In chance what you believe in. Yan. Thank you, Tabs. Yan yung kanina. Okay. From 72 kilos. Oh, malaki yun, ha? Di ba? Pag alam mo na nga yan, brand new house, thank you, Ma'am Mara. Di ba? Kung alam mo naman palang hindi ka magfe-fail, kunin na natin yung gusto natin kunin, di ba? Brand new house. Ako, another thing, another new cheese that I wanted to, alam kong hindi ako magfe-fail. I want to bring my family. I want to bring my family, kasama yung children ko, hopefully kung maluwag-luwag na, to I want to bring my family to USA. Yan. Go to places. Thank you, Eddie. Yan. Ano yung mga bagay na alam mong hindi ka magfe-fail? Kasi minsan, yan yung nagiging natin Sometimes we don't want anything because we are afraid to fail. Ayan, so hopefully be able to do that or write it in your notebook or in your cell phone. So another lesson there is adapt to change quickly. Ito yung ginagawa kasi ni Ho. Habang nandun siya sa loob ng maze, para tumutuloy-tuloy siya, nagsusulat siya. Ayan, adapt to change quickly. The quicker you let go of old cheese, the sooner you can enjoy new cheese. Yan, di ba? Yun naman yun So ngayon, maybe some of us were still holding on. Kasi syempre, pinaghirapan natin yan, lalo na kung negosyo yan. Pinaghirapan mo yan. Tapos gusto mo may baguhin ka agad. Alam ko mahirap yun, yung transition. Pero yung process nun, yung unti-unti may bago kang ginagawa, eventually, nakakalimutan mo na yung kung ano yung meron ka before. But right now, you are longing for. Meron ka ng desire para makuha tong bago na gusto mo. And hopefully, mas maganda na siya. Mas better and new cheese. Okay? So, when you see that you can find and enjoy new cheese, you change more. So, eventually pala daw, habang nagdi-desire ka, habang meron ka nakukuha ng kahit palita-lita lang, ano ibig sabihin nito? Dito sa bago mong ginagawa, for example, ako sa bago kong ginagawa. Before, I'm earning, mapalo na ako noon ng 150 to 200 to 250,000 a month. Yun yung yun yung kinikita ko dati, yun yung old cheese ko. Yun yung old ko sa cheese station. Pero ngayon, kahit papaano, minsan papalo ng weekly, nagto-20, nag-50, to hindi naman, 20, gano'n, 20, 30, 15 weekly, kahit pa paano na-enjoy ko na nag-a-adapt na ako dito sa change that I'm doing right now. So, yun yung doon. Kaya dito, you have to enjoy change. So, hanggang sa dumating yung time, sa kakahanap ni Ho, natagpuan niya na ngayon yung end station. So, ngayon, my question here is, what could your new cheese be? Okay. Ano yung bago mong cheese ngayon? Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to write. I want you to type. Ano yung bago mong cheese ngayon? Okay. Kasi para maano na natin yung old cheese natin probably work ba yan or relationship ba yan? Kung talagang meron yung iba nga pandemic nasira yung relasyon So if you wanted a new cheese right now, what new cheese that you wanted to? Ako, part of me, what I wanted a new cheese right now is kailangan minsan nagiging clear tayo brand new Fortuner. Yan yung bagong cheese na gusto ko. How about you? Ano ang bagong cheese nyo? What's your new cheese? Okay, what's your new cheese? Love Life, Ma'am Kay. Sige, yan. Ano pa? Bakit may LOL pa? How about others? What's your new cheese right now? What's your new cheese? Toyota Fortuner. Yan. About others? New house kay Ma'am Lori. Yan. What's your new cheese right now? House. Yan. Kasi talagang kasi para yung pagbabago mo, yung pag-transition mo, talagang much better. Yan yung para mas lalong even though palita-lita lang yung cheese mo along the way. Okay, promotion, unit manager, thank you Ma'am Fem. Yan. Yan, so yan yung natin. What's your new cheese? First car, yes. House. Yan. What else for others? Can you 3-story residential building kay Miles? Yes. Yan yung bagong cheese ni Ma'am Miles. Yan. Okay. So, actually the story is about to end naman na. So ito yung mga lessons there. So yun yung mga makikita mo dun sa writing on the wall. Change happens, anticipate change, monitor change, adapt to change quickly, then change, enjoy change. Be ready to change quickly. Yan. Let's go. Yan. So, question. So, which character do you believe you are most likely? Okay. Ikaw ba si Hen who does not want to change? Or ikaw ba si Ho na who is started by change but then laughs at himself and changes and moves on to new cheese? Or ikaw ba si Sniff who can smell change in the air? Or ikaw si Scary who goes into action immediately? Kindly type. Sino ka dyan? Sige, please type. Please type. Please type. Ako, nung pandemic, naging scurry kaagad ako naging scurry. Wow. Thank you, Marek, o si Ho. Ayan, si Ho. Ayan, syempre gusto natin katulad ni Ho. Yan. Yan, sige, Ho. Yan. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yan. So everyone's wanted to become Ho. Yan. So dito, the last lesson there is, if someone move your cheese right now, all you have to do is to change right away. They keep moving the cheese. Always remember that that our life is a continuous progress. So kung ano yung meron ka ngayon, kung kunyari bahay man yan, sasakyan man yan, darating yung time na pwedeng mawala sa iyo yan. So what's the lesson there? Change or move with the cheese. Ano yung ibig sabihin nito? Kailangan sumabay ka sa pagbabago. So right now, kung ang pagbabago ngayon is itong kailangan mag-enjoy ka sa Zoom, so whether you like it or not, you really have to enjoy here sa Zoom. So umpisa mahirap. When I started to do this, talagang it really gave me a hard time. Napakahirap. Alam mo yun yung parang nagsasalita ka mag-isa, hindi mo alam kung nakikinig ba sila. Kasi sanay ako, nakikita ko yung participants ko. Hanggang sa dumating yung time that I started to earn from this. Kasi katulad nito, itong Who Moved My Cheese, meron nag-i-invite sa akin, they're going to pay me 15,000 for their organization just to share with this to them. Kasi nga, nagiging challenge nila, Coach, nahihirapan kami. Hindi lahat na sinasabi namin about what to do doon sa sa alam namin na pag hindi kayo sumabay dito sa Zoom, may pag-iwanan kayo, hindi na kayo kikita, magugutom kayo. Maraming ganun eh. Yung iba gumagawa pa rin ng old style nila, they still do it. Then because of lockdown na naman, hindi naman sila makalabas. So eventually, whether you like it or not, kailangan mo mag-adapt dito eh. Ako nga sabi ko nga eh, a friend of mine, like I said, sabi niya, darating yung time, ang bahay will be having a TV with Zoom. So, kunyari, for example, napapansin mo, parang ang dating ng US ngayon or other countries is parang yung old normal na ulit, or bumalik na sila ulit sa normal. No, I'll guarantee you, in next few months, magkakaroon na naman ulit ng lockdown. I told you, I am not saying anything. Hindi ako nananakot or anything. But what I'm saying there is, if you still are hoping na meron man na magiging babalik uli normal, yung you'll be able to do the business face-to-face, or you'll be able to do trainings face-to-face, I'll guarantee you, ngayon pa lang, I'm not saying negative ako. What I'm saying to you, I'm sharing this with you, it's because, what if gano'n na mangyari? So at least, naka-adapt ka na dito sa pagbabago. I know, siya mahirap, katulad din ni Ho, it really gave him a hard time. Pero unti-unti, habang ginagawa niya yun, he is in the maze right now, which is another organization, another relationship that has to work on, another business na naman has to do it. Kailangan ka mag-adapt whether you like it or not. Kasi you have to be hopeful, you have to enjoy what you're doing right now to your new maze, your new organization, kasi your new cheese is already waiting for you. Kung ang cheese ngayon, kung ang pera ngayon nandito sa company na to, then you go to that company. Why you have to settle for this? Alam kong kailangan mo itong ipaglaban. Totoo yan. Pero ito na yung cheese ngayon eh. And if you're not going to do that, baka maging katulad ka ni Hem. What happened to the story of Hem? Nandun na lang siya. He was still waiting in the cheeseless station. Nagmumukmok at nagrereklamo na nagsasabi, who moved my cheese? And I hope wag sana dumating yung time na magrereklamo ka at magmumukmok ka sa buhay mo at sinasabi mong walang ya itong pandemic na to. Itong pandemic na to ang sumira ng buhay mo. And I hope from the story of who moved my cheese has given you a great meaning na kung saan ang cheese ngayon, kung saan ang nagbibigay sa'yo ng magandang buhay, magandang relationship, or magandang or anything, you have to go to that. You have to move to that. Or else, baka mag-suffer dyan yung mga mahal natin sa buhay. And I hope you learned a lot from this simple story. So, what I'm going to do right now is probably I'll be asking you maybe just to get some lessons from other participants. Can I ask someone who wants to share? What did you learn about this lesson? What we call who moved my cheese? Anyone? Anyone can share? Ang dami. Sige, anyone?
Me.
Okay, Coach.
Yeah. Is my audio clear?
Medyo pakilaksan.
Medyo choppy. Clear. Okay na.
Yan, okay na.
Okay na, clear na.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening everyone. Itong story na to kasi sobrang napakalalim ng learning ko from here kasi I read this book way back years ago and I also seen the animated movie. In fact, yung mga participants dito right now, pinadalan ko kayo ng copy ng video so that you can have, alam niyo yun, magkaroon kayo ng idea before you attend this. Para mas lalo nyo ma-internalize the detailed part of every lessons sa maze na pinagdaanan nung dalawang people tsaka yung dalawang mouse or mice. Very timely sa sitwasyon natin ngayon because all of us has been in the pandemic. The change kasi right now, it's not individual, it's holistic. Correct. So meaning it changed everything. It changed every situations in life, from dating nagtatrabaho, nawalan ng trabaho, from dating may negosyo, nawalan ng negosyo. In fact, I'm also part of that individual na tinamaan talaga ng pandemic because I do seminars and training last year. Then all of a sudden, bigla na lang everything went down. So one thing that I learned from this lesson is naging mas ako ngayon naging mas aggressive ako at mas naging sensitive ako to feel everything around me if the situation right now is calling me to change. Kasi sabi nga, di ba, the cheese is always moving, which is true kasi there's nothing permanent in this world. The problem lang sa atin is when we attach ourselves to our yung mga cheese natin before, definitely doon tayo magkakaroon ng concern because nothing lasts forever. If we want to grow in life and we want to achieve more in life, chances are we don't settle for what we have right now because you cannot solve a new problem with an old you. Kumbaga, you need to create a better version of you para bumagay tayo doon sa bagong cheese na haharapin natin in the future. Because right now, for some of us, maybe we are starting from a company as a rank and file. Then, all of a sudden, you want to be a manager. You cannot perform being a rank and file. Tapos, ang position mo, manager. You cannot succeed in a business but having a mindset of an employee. You cannot do that. We need to adjust based on what we want. That's why napaka-importante talaga na we understand this process of change because change always have an opportunity behind it. Yun ang hindi natin nakikita but all we have right now is fear na baka pag iniwan ko tong old cheese ko, hindi na to bumalik at baka mamaya wala naman mangyari sa akin. But the question is, we're the one in control of the situation, and if we believe that everything will be fine and you have that capability na sabi nga, if you don't fear or you're not scared of anything, ano yung pwede mong gawin, nagagawin mo na hindi ka natatakot. But the question is, fear is just something that in the mind na hindi naman din talaga totoo. Once we understand the whole process, we're gonna enjoy more of the journey of life. And that's what I've learned about this concept, what I learned about etong story na to, napakagrabe nung if you try to analyze and look inside the whole picture of this Who Moved My Cheese, I'm sure napakadaming aha moments for you. Kasi ako pa lang, napakadaming aha moments for me na oo nga no. I'm sure lahat kayo may mga ganyan. So, I suggest you share it.
Coach, dumaan ba sa buhay mo na naging hem ka rin?
Hem. Si Hem yung naiwan, di ba? Yung naiwan.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Kasi actually, pag simula nung pandemic, supposed to be where I have this company, I am Success Life Master Incorporated. We're supposed to create a parang institution na siya. So, gagawin na namin siyang foundation. Then we process everything. Lumabas na yung SEC registration niya. But umabot kami ng March 15 last year. So sabi namin, 15 days lang naman yung lockdown. Then we regroup. The problem is 15 days, naging 30 days, naging 6 months, naging 1 year. To tell you honestly, I'm a life coach, but I honestly tell everyone that for the whole 1 month, I almost go deep into depression. Because 15 days, naging 30 days. But what's good about it, I started to have that attitude like a guy ni How. Sabi ko, if it will proceed, I need to move, I need to change, I need to do anything or something. That's why from doing seminars and training, dahil wala nga live seminars and I don't even know how to do Zoom, talagang hindi ho ako taking tao. So talagang nahirapan ako. But it's so far, nauwi ako sa paggagawa ng aquarium. For almost 1 year, alam niyo po ang ginagawa ko, I've been setting up aquarium for people I don't know. Yun ang pinanggagalingan, yun ang ginawan ko ng way. I need to adjust. yun yung sinasabing tits and bits of cheese that you're gonna get
Yes.
from the road that will make you survive once you reach the biggest cheese station. Kailangan kasi yun para siyang proseso ng hindi ka pababayaan ng Diyos. Bibigyan at bibigyan ka ng maliliit para umabot ka sa malaki. That's the process that I really internalize dito, yung kinikwento yung bits and pieces ng cheese, tas nalalaglag siya dun sa hole, yung mga challenges sa maze. Those are stepping stone going towards the biggest cheese station na bagong install for everyone. And right now, what I can say that I already found my new station. I'm happy, adjusted. I'm enjoying my situation right now. But wag niyo akong tanungin last year, talagang hindi ko rin alam po ang gagawin ko. At lost, uncertain lahat ng mga bahala na. But as I go, para ako naging sihaw. So, yeah, just explore your aha moments right now. Coach Zal, I'll bring it back to you.
Yeah. Anyone else who wants to share from your experiences? Probably dumating yung time na I think na-experience mo na naging hem ka or naging scary ka. Ako kasi yung party just to share lang yung sa scary ano yan yung pagka-lockdown kagad, nag-business kagad ako ng delivery. Business kagad ako ng delivery. Sabi ko, wow, ganda nito Pero alam mo yun, deep inside my heart, hindi ko siya hindi ko siya hindi naman sa hindi ko siya passion, but it gives me income yung little cheese. Pero nung unting lumuwag-luwag na naman, nung nakalabas ulit yung mga tao, so since grocery na sila, hindi na ako makadeliver. So all of a sudden, I decided to stop it. Yun yung pasabay. Yun yung business kong pasabay sa Davao. And alam ko kasi what cheese I really wanted to. Na alam kong yung cheese, pero kailangan ko yung tamang maize. So yun yung maize na hinanap ko. So how about you guys? Anyone else who wanted to share? Can you please open your video? Para at least alam ko lang kung may kausap ako. Please, can you please open your video? Yan. Anyone else who wants to share? How about you, Thomas? Did you learn anything? Thomas?
Ano po lang po, parang nagre-recall pa lang po sa mind po.
Okay.
Nagre-recall ko lang pa lang.
Yan. Pero dumating ba sa time mo, Thomas, na nahirapan kang mag-adjust dito sa sitwasyon natin ngayong pandemic?
May siguro kung sa percentage po 60 ang 60% po ang parang yung 40 yun yung sarili ko po.
Oh. That's right. Kasi minsan talaga yun yung natin dito. Kumbaga doon sa apat na karakter natin, sino ka doon? Sa ngayon?
Teka lang.
Si Hem, yun yung naiwan, yung nagrereklamo lang. Si Ho, yung gumawa ng paraan. Si Scurry, yun yung nag-act kagad. Tapos si Steve naman, yun yung parang naamoy niya, parang may pagbabago mangyayari. Katulad niya, may naamoy tayo na merong ngayon magla-lockdown na naman uli So, dapat yun, meron ka na naman uling gagawin That's the thing that I wanted to. Would you believe na, ikaw ba, apektado ka ba ng lockdown, Thomas? Mamaya, mas kumikita ka during lockdown
Yung lang po, siguro, kasi estudyante pa lang po naman kasi ako.
Okay, you're still a student.
Yes po. Siguro na-dismaya lang ako. Biglang wala lang yung cultural schooling po talaga.
Yeah, okay. Tama.
Good and bad na fast pace yung sa online. And kung sa submission, mas pabor ako sa physical. Yun po. Tapos, then, going to move on na lang po ako sa any pong mangyari, any matters po, is kung tuloy lang po ako.
Yeah. So ano yan parang katulad yan, whether you like it or not, talaga nag-adjust ka kasi naobliga ka eh.
Yes po.
Online or else walang schooling. Syempre. Pero lalo na kung ikaw yung klaseng estudyante na natututo ka pag may kasama ka mga kapwa mo student. Kasi ako ganun ako eh. Parang may pagka-kinesthetic ako eh. Pag ako lang mag-isa nag-aaral, wala. Parang parang robot. Yeah.
Yes po. Parang lalo na parang study lang na babasahin mo yung module mo pero walang papasok.
Correct. Sige. Thank you, Thomas. How about anyone else? How about you, Mara? What did you learn? Hi, Mara. Saan ka dun sa mga characters? Ikaw ba si Sniff? Ikaw ba si Scary? Or ikaw ba si Hem or si Ho? Or dumating ba sa buhay mo na naging Hem ka? Yung nagre-reklamo ka lang dahil sa mga pagbabago na nangyari ngayon?
Hindi naman ako coach na nagrereklamo. Kaya lang parang I'm still at loss. Hindi ko pa alam kung ano ba talaga yung gagawin ko.
Tama. Well, actually meron talagang yun yung supposed to be sa story. Ganun sana si Ho. Hindi niya naman din alam kung anong gagawin niya eh. Pero ang sabi niya lang naman ganun is importante dito, paano kung hindi ako takot? So, ibig sabihin yan, kasi kaya lang hindi natin alam yung gagawin natin because of fear. Kasi at the end of the day, meron kang gusto tama? Tama, Mara? Yun nga lang, hindi mo lang alam kung paano mo kukunin yung gusto mo.
Yun na nga hindi ko pa alam kung paano.
So, the best thing there, Mara, is you have to find a new maze. Ano ibig sabihin ng new maze? It's either a new business, a new work, a new sideline, a new activity, na kahit hindi mo pa alam yun, basta importante doon, you have to involve yourself. You have to expose yourself. Kasi once you are already there, magugulat ka na lang na, ay, parang na-enjoy ko na siya. Ay, ayos siya, parang makikita ko kahit onti Ay, okay, ito na yung gusto ko. You started to, kasi ngayon, parang, I don't know, Mara, parang nakaka-relate ako sa'yo before Parang nawala na yung passion ko na or yung desire ko na yung mangarap ulit. Kasi wala na, hindi ko na magawa yung nagagawa ko before I don't know if you can relate with me, Mara.
Just go with the flow kung ano.
Kasi hindi pwede kasi ganoon If we are the type of people who goes with the flow, yung ito yung sinasabi na anong gusto mo? Yung kinokontrol ka ng buhay o may control ka sa buhay?
Of course, ako yung mag-control sa buhay.
Yun, dapat. And which is, yun yung nakita natin kay Ho. Si Ho kasi, kinontrol niya yung buhay niya. Si Hem kasi, nagpakontrol siya sa buhay. Parang, total, wala naman maibigay. Total, eto na to, pandemic na to. Kung nahihirapan lahat, di mahirapan na rin ako. Hindi pwedeng gano'n. You get my point? Anything, Coach Jason, I do believe you wanted to share something also with the experience of Mara right now. But at least I do believe whatever we're going to learn from Mara, we're also going to learn from everyone.
Yeah, for some people talagang in-embrace na lang itong pandemic na to na nakintay na lang sa bahay ng ayuda pa. Kumbaga yung ikakatiting na binibigay na bigas ng barangay at saka magkanong pera. Then hoping that everything will be okay. But at the end of the day, I tell you this will be a long journey in a pandemic. If you don't move, ang sabi kanina, you'll become extinct. Ganun lang siya kasimple, guys. Sa pagkakaintindi ko. Kasi wala tayong magagawa In real life scenario, halimbawa walang pandemic, paano ko ba naintindihan itong i-apply sa buhay ko? For some people, I don't know if you people experience this na nasa isang trabaho ka pero you're not happy anymore with your work, then all of a sudden you've been thinking a lot of things na I need to do this, I have to have this, pero hindi mo maiwan yung ginagawa mo because you're so attached to fear that you don't even know kung baka pag iniwan ko to walang mangyari sa akin, baka pag nag-abroad ako, yung opportunity kinukuha ko ng kapatid ko sa abroad, nakakatakot to, bagong bansa yung bagong ganito. that's the same scenario that we're talking about. Wag natin pag-usapan si pandemic. You're in a business and you need to upgrade, pero you need to rent to alam mo, kailangan mo mangutang ng pera to upgrade your business. Kaya lang you're so scared to do that because of baka hindi ko mabayaran, baka malugi, baka etc. That's the new maize, that's the new cheese. And we're so attached to the old ones na parang hindi natin ma-embrace yung bagong opportunity in our life to get the new cheese. And that's how I process things based on kung walang pandemic. So attachment really matters in this situation because when you attach yourself to anything na meron tayo ngayon, you'll not be able to discover what's in store for us in the future. Kasi if we desire to have our own dreams, our own things that we want to happen sa buhay natin, and just a simple term, fulfilling our greatness. So whatever greatness you want in life, whatever greatness I have in life, I cannot go to that greatness kung magstay ako sa kung ano lang yung meron ako today. I need to keep moving, I need to keep exploring, I need to embrace every opportunity in my life. Madapa, kasama siya. Magkamali, kasama siya. Malugi, kasama siya. But the important thing here is kagaya ng ginawa ni Hen, nag-take siya ng step to go out and face his fear. Maraming obstacle, yes, but at the end of the journey, he found this new cheese. Same goes with us. Yung story talaga na to, talagang, kung talagang iintindihin mo siya mabuti, napakadaming lessons sa life. Sobrang daming lessons sa life. And I'm sure lahat ng tao, may mga kanya-kanya tayong storya sa life natin dito. And this pandemic, this is really a game changer for everyone. If you don't move, you're gonna be extinct. If you move, congratulations, you're gonna be enjoying your new cheese. Dalawa lang naman yan eh. Dalawa lang ang choice natin dito. So, I'll bring it back to you, Coach Zal.
Thank you, Ma'am Suzette. Hi, Suzette. What did you learn? Nakamute ka pa, Suzette. Suzette.
Yes, Coach.
How about you? Saan ka doon sa character? Si Sniff ka ba?
Ah,
si Sniff
okay.
or si Ho or si Heb?
Ayun, gusto ko lang po mag-share din kasi nung pinanood ko yung kagabi, doon pala nakarelate na talaga ako. Kasi nga, hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin na doon sa 4 na character is isa ka doon. In a certain situation, bilang ako in a certain situation, minsan nagiging si Hem talaga tayo eh. Minsan si How din tayo. Minsan si Scurvy din. Nag-take action, nagdi-decide ka agad kahit na wala pang hindi pa nakikita kung ano yung advantage and disadvantage. Minsan sigurista tayo na sniff ka. Yung parang na lang yung come what may, parang gano'n. Pero ako, kasi naiintindihan naman natin na walang constant kasi sa mundo. In short, walang permanent. Everything really change. By and by, every day, every second, talagang nagbabago. So there's no constant but change. So we need to embrace change. Ang tanong nga lang dun is, paano tayo rumusponde dun sa changes? So, sa akin, rumusponde ako, depende dun sa cheese ko na hinahangad. Kasi kahit napilitin natin maging si How ka, maging si Hem ka, si Scurvy o si Snip, hindi mo nga alam kung ano ba talaga yung gusto mong cheese eh. Baka naman talaga si Hem wala na siyang rason para maghanap ng cheese. Kaya hindi umaalab yung desire niya para maghanap. Siguro nakaka-relate din yung iba. Pero sa akin po kasi ganun. Yung cheese ko siguro dahil gusto ko pang mabuhay. Okay, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin na maghahanap ako ng cheese dahil gusto ko pakain sa mga anak ko, sa pamilya ko, magbigay sa mga may hirap. Hindi pwedeng ganun eh. Kailangan isipin muna natin yung sarili natin kasi paano mo nga magagawa yun kung ikaw mismo nagugutom? Kumbaga kung ikaw mismo may sakit, kung ikaw mismo yung sa emotion, parang doon nagsisimula sa akin. Kaya hindi po ako nanonood sa totoo lang, to be honest, walang TV dito na TV Patrol. Sabagay wala ng TV Patrol kasi wala ng ABS-CBN. I mean, simula nung natapos na ako sa cancer ko, way back 2008. Sabi dun sa PGH kasi, bawal mag-TV. Alam mo yung dun sa Cancer Institute sa PGH, yung room ko dun, merong mga TV yun, aircon yun. Sa isang kwarto, ikaw lang mag-isa dun.
Yeah.
Yung pinapalabas dun, hindi po mga TV, mga balita, I mean. Kundi Mr. Bean, Tom and Jerry. Sabi ko, bakit ganun yung pinapalabas? Sabi niya, bisita ka dun sa mga bata. Tingnan mo dun. Tingnan mo yung mga may cancer na mga bata. Pumunta ako dun sa ward. Doon talaga ako naka-learn talaga ng malaki. Kasi nakita ko nga yung mga bata. Na-observe ko, may mga bukol, yung iba talagang kagagaling sa operation.
Yeah.
Pero nakita ko, kaya-kaya nila mag-embrace ng change. Umiiyak lang sila pag nakikil nila na nagugutom sila, may kailangan sila, o nasasakitan sila. Pero pag wala, naglalaro lang sila na parang wala silang cancer. Sabi ko, kung kaya ng mga bata, kaya ko din yan.
Tama.
So, yun nga. Kumbaga, nag-go with the flow. Magkaiba naman, para sa akin, magkaiba din po yung denying the changes that is happening at yung accepting but you do things para ma-embrace mo yung change na yun. So,
Correct.
yun lang po. Baka umaba tayo.
Thank you, ma'am. Ako, grabe ha. Ako, sabi ko nga we have different she's. And ako, when I started to hear about the story of Ma'am Suzette, very inspiring talaga, especially what she's doing right now. She's helping a lot of people. And because of that, I do believe she has already embraced the series of change. When we talk about change, we talk about progress kasi. Nandun na si Ma'am Suzette sa progression progress Kasi iba kasi pag pangalawang buhay mo na you're not wasting any time, you're not wasting any kumbaga as much as possible you want your life to become meaningful. Kasi nga pangalawang buhay mo na So yun yung na parang what I really appreciate about Ma'am Suzette. Ma'am Suzette, you want to share something?
Ayun nga po. Tukol nga po sa change na to. I think may control kasi tayo sa buhay natin. Sabi ko nga lagi, yung isa din sa principle ko kahit dito sa bahay namin. Yung ginagawa namin ganito, hindi ko nga mabago-bago at hindi madaling magbago. Ako mismo, hindi ko nga mabago-bago ang sarili ko. Ang hirap magbago. Kayo pa kaya babaguhin ko. So hindi ko tinitingnan yung pagbabago sa iba. What I mean to say is, kung nakukuha niyo yung point ko, uunahin ko yung sarili ko, magbago. Bago yung, kasi minsan nakikita natin, kasalanan ni Mayor, kasalanan ni kasalanan ng vaccine, kasalanan ni COVID. Hindi mo nga mababago yun because you cannot control over it. Pero ikaw, you can control. Number one na dapat mong kontrolin is your emotion. Madaling sabihin sa akin kasi siguro marami na nga ako napagdaanan. Pero yun lang yung pinakasusi talaga Kaya yun, may nakita na po ba kayo nagagalit na nag-i-smile? Alam mo, pasalamat ako Ilonggo yung mama ko. Kasi pag sinabi niya, tindakan ta ka karon. Alam mo ang ibig sabihin nun? Sipain kita dyan ganon. So kaya lang, the way nila sinasabi yun, malambing. So talaga grateful ako, Ilonggo ako. Pag dito sa bahay, pag nagagalit ako, as much as possible, gusto ko ganun siya ka malumanay. Pero sa totoo lang, para ka nang sasabog nun, sasabog. So, pag talagang sasabog na ako, coach, alam mo ginagawa ko, magpapaalam pa ako sa kanila. Ay, saglit mamaoy ko. Alam niyo mamaoy? Magwawala. Mamaoy ko, anay. Magwawala muna ako, saglit lang. To release. Pero pagkatapos nun, pauupuin ko sila sa lamesa, maghahanda ako ng masarap ng pagkain, ganyan. Tapos uupuin ko sila, kakausapin ko, bakit ako nagwala? So that they will understand. Ganun siya. So maybe umpisahan natin sa iyo, sa sarili mo, and then sa mismong four corners ng family. Kasi sa totoo lang, dyan tayo kumukuha ng lakas Kasi pag magulo talaga yung family relationship, mag-asawa, anak, nanay, tatay, minsan talagang ang hirap. Madaling sabihin, nagko-coach, madaling sabihin talaga, madaling magturo, pero pag ginagawa na sobrang hirap.
Tama.
Dito naman po sa in terms of business, yun na nga, nag-lockdown, kagagaling ko lang ng second cancer ko dun, cervical cancer. Imagine mo, 3 cancer na, stage 4 lang naman. Tag dito, sabi may lockdown. Hindi ako nag-isip agad na nag-worry ba.
Yes.
Sabi ko hindi, kailangan kong mag-isip ano yung gagawin ko next. Pero hindi dapat mag-worry kasi kung di talaga para sa akin yan, kahit isipin ko yan, kahit gawin ko yan, kung di para sa akin, hindi mangyayari yan. So, adapt lang. Ito-try ko siya gawin. Pag hindi talaga naging epektibo yung action na ginawa ko dun sa ginawa kong plan, mag-adjust ako. So, dapat may plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. Lahat ng plan dapat nilalagay natin.
Tama.
Open ba? Open.
Correct.
Yun lang po, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. Ano naman that is a series of base you'll be able to look for. Marami naman, nasa isang maze lang naman tayo lahat ng buhay. And hopefully we'll be able to bring us to the bigger cheese station. Yun lang naman yung gusto natin mangyari. Wala, we cannot predict the future. But what I'm saying here is while you are looking for new cheese, it also improves your life and you have realization. Rather than nasa bahay ka lang, nagmumukmuk, naghihintay, nag-aabang ng kung anong solusyon na darating. Kaya nga, actually, there is a sequel to this story. Just to continue this lang para may idea lang po kayo. Siyempre magtataka ka, di ba this is already end. Ang question, ano nangyari kay Hem? Di ba alam naman, iniwan lang ba siya talaga ni Ho? Ano lang ba siya doon? Parang iniwan na lang siya doon sa Station C. So, ang tanong niya doon, why didn't I go with Ho? Siyempre, di ba, tinatanong mo rin sarili, bakit kaya hindi nila ako sumama doon, nagbago siya, naging okay ang buhay niya, ba't di nila ako sumabay? Kasi alam ko, marami tayong nakita na naging successful kasi ginawa nila at sinisisi natin sarili natin, hindi tayo sumabay sa kanya. So, if I don't find new cheese, then I'll die. Maiiwan lang siya doon sa cheeseless station, sa Station C, wala nang cheese doon So sabi niya, it's up to me, I'm on my way, on my own. So gumawa na siya ng sarili niya. Kaya, doon natin ilalabas ngayon yung part 2 which is out of the maze. How to bounce back from your downfall. Hopefully, maatinan mo yan. Kung ikaw ay si ano pa rin, si Hem, huwag kang mag-alala, may pag-asa pa. So abangan natin yan yung susunod na panonoorin muna uli ninyo yung out of the maze bago natin pag-usapan yung lesson to that. Okay. Sige. Another one, siguro last two sharers. Yung iba, can you please open your video para alam lang natin? Can you please open your video? Anyone who wants to share? Coach
si Eddie daw, si
Jason,
Eddie.
Sino?
Si Eddie daw, gusto mag-share si Eddie.
Si Eddie, where is Eddie? Eddie?
Eddie.
Hello, sir.
Eddie, I'm
Good
sorry,
evening po.
Eddie. Hi,
Good evening
Eddie.
po.
Yeah.
Good evening po.
Sige, what do you want to share? Saan ka dun sa characters? Ikaw ba si Scurry? Ikaw ba si Sniff? Ikaw ba si Hem? O ikaw ba si Ho?
Dati po si Hem. Tapos papunta dun sa Ho. Kasi I'm a public teacher, sir. I'm a public teacher.
Okay.
Ang daming Hem. Ang daming Hem po sa ganito. Dahil yung dating ginagawa namin is face-to-face teaching. So
Tama.
biglang nag-shift sa online. Ayan. So as public teacher, sir, parang napakahirap sa amin kasi mostly kasi ng student namin talagang hindi na-afford yung yung merong internet, may cellphone, may magandang laptop or po. Kaya parang it's very challenging. So itong last year na parang dinededma lang namin yung mga online.
Correct.
Parang hirap mag-shift from face-to-face to online.
Tama.
There po yung DepEd. Ang ginagawa ni DepEd is nag-online kami po ng mga trainings kung paano gagawin yung teaching process, paano kami upgrade. Lahat po online na. Parang naano ko, sir, nung last part na, sabi ko kailangan na talagang sumabay. Kailangan nang aralin yung Photoshop, kailangan nang aralin yung video editing, kailangan nang mag-aral ng Zoom, lahat-lahat na Google Classroom, Google Meet, para makasabay ka and para din may bigay mo yung quality teaching doon po sa part ng student. So sabi ko, parang ito napapanood ko ngayon sa ano po ninyo, sa training niyo. It's very timely. Sabi ko nga kanina, para inisip ko, naku, si Coach Zal, pag nag-train siguro to sa school namin, baka magbago lahat. Nakatutok na lahat sa computer. Kasi parang ang dami pa talagang hem kahit ngayon. Mahahawaan ka talaga. So it's time po na nakita ko yung ganitong ano. At least, magkakaroon ako ng another step. So parang babalik ako dun sa, marunong naman ako mag-computer, bakit hindi ko aralin? Parang ganun po.
Thank you, Sir Eddie.
I am excited for the process.
Yeah. Thank you, Sir Eddie. And this is what we really wanted to. Actually, one of the reasons why we're doing this, especially sa Better You community, not just we wanted you to learn how to adapt to change, but also to share with you our vision. Kasi yung iba kasi wala na talagang direction, hindi na alam kung anong plano sa buhay, anong gustong mangyari. Yung iba nga, meron kang kailangan tanggapin, pero yung iba tinanggap na nilang talo sila, and which is I felt sad about it. Kasi life goes on. Kailangan tuloy-tuloy tayo ang buhay natin. Kailangan we always look for better things in life. Yun yung direction that we really wanted to. And ako kaya nga sabi ko, I'm so excited doing this sharing this Who Moved My Cheese, kasi it really helped me a lot to adapt to this change. So again, thank you so much, Sir Eddie, for your sharings.
Si Lori daw. Si Lori would like to share. Lori.
Yeah, yes, please. Ma'am Lori, can you please share?
Yes po. Hello po sa lahat. Sensya na hindi ako kanina ako gusto magsalita kasi hindi ako magsalita. Nasa daan ako, on the way ako pauwi. Pero doon sa napanood ko kasi kagabi kasi pinanood ko yung movie. Ang learning doon is kung mapapansin niyo how ba yung coach yung nag-decide na lumabas ng ng maze, si How, di ba?
Yeah.
So nag-decide si How na talagang i-face niya yung fear niya, di ba? Yung parang takot sila lumabas baka kung ano daw yung nasa labas.
Tama.
Pero si How hinarap niya yung fear na yon. Tapos, along the way, kung mapapansin nyo, lagi siya nagkakamali. Lagi siya naliligaw. Ang ginawa niya, nagsulat siya sa mga wall as a sign. Tapos, gumawa siya ng mga sign, mga pattern, para, ang learning kasi doon, kung mapapansin pa niyo, doon sa isang movie, doon sa isang segment, lumusot siya. Bigla siya lumusot. Pero nung binalikan niya yung part na yon, alam na niya kung saan siya lulusot. Iniwasan niya. So parang ang learning ko doon is para yung maze doon, yung paglabas niya. So along the way, kailangan natin tandaan kung ano yung mali, kung ano yung nagawa nating hindi tama. So that pag dinaanan natin ulit, alam na natin. So kailangan nating hindi lang tayo basta dumadaan. Tingnan natin yung learning ng pinagdadaanan natin. Kasi based sa ilang company na yung naano ko. So parang naano ko doon yung oo nga sabi ko ganito na yung learning ko doon. So dapat wag ko na ulitin. Correct. So kaya yun yung nakita kong learning doon na gumawa siya ng way, gumawa siya ng mga nagsulat siya para hindi mawala. Tapos yung mga sign, tapos nung pagbalik niya doon sa hall, hindi na siya, alam na niya may butas doon. So, parang alam ko na to na babagsak ako dito, mali ako dito, ba't ko pa gagawin to? So, parang yun ang So, naano ko doon, napakaganda talaga ng movie na yun. Pero doon sa dalawang mouse or mice, yun talaga, yun yung character na siya. Yung mga character nun is yung talagang, sila, yung hindi na sila nagdalawang isip dahil beforehand pa na nakita na nila. Kung sa movie, sila observer sila, ino-observe nila yung cheese every day. So, naging observer sila. So, tayo dapat dito magiging observer din tayo sa lahat ng bagay para at least matutunan natin kung yung cheese ba natin yun is mamumove na ba. So, Ito bang pagkakataon to, magbabago pa ba? Sabi nga ni coach, it will never go the same. Hindi na to kaya nga tinawag na tong new normal. So hindi na to babalik sa normal.
That's
So
right.
ngayon, we have to adapt to the new normal, which is yun ang ginawa ni How? Si How.
Yeah.
Yun, nag-adapt siya. Pero yung dalawang daga, agad naka-adapt sila kasi from the start, na-observe na nila. Meron na silang observation. So,
That's
yun
right.
lang yung yun lang po yung yung na-observe ko doon, yung learning na nakuha ko. Thank you po. Napakaganda.
Thank you. Actually, yung sa nangyari kila Sniff at Scurry, okay naman yung mag-adapt ka ng change quickly. Pero ang challenge mo kasi doon, wala kang lesson na nakuha. Na kung sakaling may pagbabago na naman uli, hindi kasi naman pwedeng bago ka lang ng bago eh. Kaya nga, the journey of the process of changing, it gives you lessons in life na kumbaga, kung mangyayari ito uli, teka lang muna kasi di naman ganun kadali magbago eh. Unang-una, kaya nga sila mga mice, kasi wala naman sila complex brain eh. Yung anytime pwede, unlike tayo, teka lang, ipoprocess ko muna. Babago na ba ako kagad? Anong way, anong pupuntahan ko? Kasi mamaya tayo, di ba? Yung nagbago tayo kagad, nag-join tayo kagad sa ganito, binago natin, hindi natin na inaral, scam pala. O di, yun yung fear natin. So unlike kung meron kang patterns na nilalagay habang nag-aaral ka, you started to investigate, inaalam mo, ito bang pupuntahan ko to? Ito bang bagong cheese na to? Maganda ba talaga to? Ito bang cheese na to talagang talagang it will give me a better life. So doon pa lang nakikita mo na kagad. Kahit na along the way bumagsak ka man, pero you still know how to stand up and move forward, still move forward because you know that where you're going. Kasi ang challenge kasi dito, yung pupuntahan natin, hindi natin alam unknown pa rin eh. Kaya nga much better doon ka na lang sa old na ginagawa mo. Kasi at least yun, kabisado mo na. Pero it's no longer working eh. Wala nang cheese dun eh. So, kaya nga we wanted to share with you this kind of changes that's happening with our lives right now na talagang kailangan natin mag-adapt. Ano yung mga pagbabago na kailangan mong i-adapt katulad ngayon. Kung magne-negosyo ka ngayon tungkol sa health, kasi ang problema natin kalusugan. Bakit ka magne-negosyo ngayon ng tungkol sa bag, tungkol sa sapatos, tungkol sa wala hindi ka napapansin ngayon. Kailangan ang business mo na papasukin ngayon is health. Nandun ngayon yung cheese eh. Nandun ngayon yung direction. So, kung saan ang cheese, dun ka pumunta. Are you following me? Where is the cheese? You have to go to the cheese. Okay? Anyone? Last two shares before we end this. Kasi I do believe yung iba magdi-dinner pa. Sige, last.
Si Eddie yata, si Eddie naka-raise hands ulit. Si Eddie.
Sino?
Si Eddie naka-raise hands ulit.
Si Eddie. Okay, Eddie, you wanted to share again?
Hello coach, hindi na po. Nakaano lang po yun.
Okay, sige. Okay, last two. Thank you. How about si Fem? Fem. Nag-spoil ka, Fem. Fem, you want to share? Yes.
Ayan. So, ang dami ko pong dun sa napanood ko na yon. At first, na-distinguish ko na ako si Hem. Ayun. Ayoko sa change talaga kasi parang gusto ko na lang sa comfort zone ko, ganon. So, before ako mag-join sa Film Life, is housewife nga ako, ganyan. So, tapos, nung pinapa-join ako, sabi ko sa husband ko, bakit? Okay na ako dito sa bahay. Ganyan. Dito na nga lang sa bahay, hindi na matapos. Tapos gagawin ko, tapos ito pa, dadagdag pa, tipong ganyan. Pero nung napa-join ako, tapos doon ko naman na parang na-enjoy ko naman siya. Pero after nun, nung nag-lockdown, parang doon na naman ako nataranta. Bakit ganito? Yung mga pagbabago na magsusum nga, tapos hindi rin naman ako ganun ka techie. Sabi ko, bakit na naman to? Ibang ibang challenge na naman to.
That's
Sabi
right.
ko ganyan sa sarili ko. Kaya yun, pero eventually, natutunan ko rin na mag-adapt. Ayan. So, parang unti-unti na nababago ko na yung sarili ko. Tapos, yun nga, sa pag-attend ko rin sa mga seminar, training, yan kay Coach Jason, ayun, talagang natutuwa rin ako na alam ko sa sarili ko na ang laki rin ng pinagbago.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Fem.
Thank you po.
Actually, yun yung minsan yung word na hindi kasi ako techie. We really have to embrace. Sabi nga, di ba sa be do have, kailangan techie ako para magawa mo kung ano ginagawa ng techie, para makuha mo kung ano yung mayroon ng techie. So sabi ko, even myself, ako, I'm a living testimony kasi ng be do have eh. Yung ang dami ko mga binago na tingin ko sa sarili ko that I started to change how I see myself, and eventually I do things differently right now. That's why I'm having different things. Kasi mas lalo ngayon, whether we like it or not, like I said, magiging techie talaga tayo. Kailangan ma-enjoy mo lalo itong Zoom. Zoom right now is I'm looking at this would become unang-una. I-type nyo. Anong advantage kapag nasa Zoom ka? Sige, i-type nyo. Probably kapag nasa Zoom ka, matipid kasi hindi ka na kailangan makipagkita. So ayun. What else? Ano yung advantage pag nasa Zoom ka? Pag nasa Zoom ka, nasa bahay ka lang, namomonitor mo pa rin yung family mo. Nakikita mo kung nasan sila. Yung iba nga lang, kinakadena yung mga anak kasi ayaw nila magulo sa Zoom eh. Maingay. So yung iba, may mga ways. What else? I-type nyo. Kumbaga, ano yung sa tingin nyo, ano yung benefit nyo? Hindi na kayo magpapakain ng guest. Alam paano nyo papakainin dito o kain ka o coffee. Hindi ka nagagastos, di ba? So marami siyang advantage. Yun nga lang, masyado lang kasi tayo nakafocus sa old things. Kaya nga yung old na ginagawa natin, kapag nagkaroon ka ng bagong ginagawa, there is a friction. Kumbaga kaya siya nagkakaroon ng resistance. So, all you have to do is partly, that's why decision has a great part yung decision. Kasi ang ibig sabihin kasi ng decision is decidre from the word itself, cutting off. Ibig sabihin niyan, may tinatanggal ka na isang bagay para sa bagong bagay. May tinatanggal ka ng old na ginagawa mo para sa bago mong ginagawa. Yan yun. So, hopefully, yung mapagdidesisyonan mo is talagang best talaga yan. Yun yung talaga inaral mo, talagang alam mo, tatanggapin mo kung anong mga consequences yan, yung mga prices to pay yan. So, yun yung doon. Thank you for that. Thank you for being honest, Fem. Kasi ako, I do believe before yan talaga ako eh. Nagkataon lang kasi na naging negosyo kasi namin is change. Transformation po kasi ang negosyo namin. So, kaya we'll be able to easily adapt to change. And that's why we're teaching it to others as well. Anyone, last one po. Last one who wants to share. Brave soul, I do believe meron kayong mga learnings dyan.
Si Suzette naka-raise ng hands.
Suzette?
Wala.
Wala.
Ay, yes, Coach. Nakarelate lang po ako dun sa sabi mo kasi hindi ako techie. Ako ganun din po kasi medyo hindi talaga ako. Ayoko nang yung mga sa laptop, ganyan. Pero kasi ni isa sa atin, hindi pwedeng sabihin na hindi tayo techie. Number one, meron na kasing proof na pwede tayong mag-adjust. Sabi nga, di ba, may complex mind tayo. Yung sabi dati, nung nauso yung cellphone, marami nagsasabi. Sabi nila, hindi sila marunong, ayaw nila ng cellphone, kasi ganyan-ganyan. Nung bandang huli, from digital, hanggang ito na, nakano na nga tayo.
No?
Oo. Alam mo yung dati sabi ng yaya ko, yung yaya ng mga bata kasi nga may sakit na ako. Binigyan ko ng cellphone. Yung uso nun, keypad.
Analog.
Sabi niya, hindi ako marunong yan. Sabi ko sa kanya, basta pag nag-ring, ito lang ang ipipindutin mo, yung okay. Yung answer ba, gano'n.
Tama.
Yun lang. Tapos bandang huli, hindi ko na malaya, nagte-textmate na. Hanggang nagpaalam na sa akin, matanda na yun hindi yun senior yun, 60 years old. Naiintindihan ko, kasi nung time na yun, talaga namang bago lang yung cellphone lumabas. Ano pa yun? Oo, ay yun na nga, hanggang nung nalaman ko, magpapakasal na pala siya sa chatmate niya. Kaya nagpaalam. 60 years old, alam yan ni Madero. Oo, kaya hindi natin pwede sabihin na hindi talaga tayo makaka-adjust kasi sometimes along the way, wala tayong magagawa kundi sumabay talaga.
Yes.
Sumabay talaga. Kagaya ngayon, sabi nga ni Sir Eddie, sabi ng mga anak kasi ang dami akong estudyante dito sa bahay. Sabi nila nung una, hindi daw talaga, ang pangit daw talaga, online, ganyan. Sabi ko, wag niyo naman kasi sisihin yung online, na klase. Hindi niyo naiintindihan. Kaysa mag-ML kayo dyan, may Google, o i-Google mo, marunong ka naman magbasa, o i-Google mo, reviewin mo yung klase nyo. Di ba ganun? So, dapat nag-a-adjust talaga. Ayun lang po.
Oo
Nalala
naman
ko kasi yung
alam
yaya.
mo, tama. Alam mo yung sa estudyante lalo. Kasi nung pagpasok pa lang ng pandemic, naghanap kagad ako ng school na kayang maka-adjust kagad sa online. And which is isa lang yung nakita ko nun sa Davao at that time. Yung meron siyang school also sa Dubai. So nasa Dubai siya, nagkakandak siya ng class sa Davao. Kasi dalawa lang branch niya eh. So nga lang international school. Medyo masakit nga lang sa bulsa. Pero you really have to adapt to change eh. Yun yung that's where we're coming from. And again, at the end of the day, that's one of my cheese my children for them to be given a good education. So yun yung isa sa mga pinaglaban. Last before we end this, last one. Nandiyan ba ako, gusto ko marinig si Brenda. Kasi si Brenda nasa nasa Bicol eh. Nandiyan ba si Brenda, si Ma'am Brenda? Unless baka may katransaksyon na mo nakikinig. Siguro last. Anyone else? Anyone? Andrea?
Hello, sir.
Ayun na si Brenda.
Ayoko muna mag-share kasi abutin tayo ng isang oras.
Sige. Sige.
Next time na po ako mag-share kasi I have so much talaga, so many things to share. Pero I think I'm not that ready pa.
Okay pa. Sige pa. Thank you, Ma'am Friends.
Thank you po.
Okay. Siguro last na lang. Andrea, are you there? Andrea, before we send you to dinner.
Yes, Coach. Andito po ako.
Yeah. Sino ka dun sa 4 na karakter?
Si How.
Si How. Okay. Naman, para pansin ko nga, from burger business naging online seller.
Po, kasi before, di ba po nag-lockdown, hindi naman, although nag-worry din ako before, pero sabi ko, hindi pa pwede kasing ma-stuck sa ganun eh. Kaya gumawa ako ng paraan from, yun nga po, dito may tindahan. Siyempre, lockdown medyo mahina. Yung burger, ganun din. So, ang ginawa ko po, nag-register agad ako kay Lazada and Shopee.
Okay.
Naging online seller ako ni Lazada and Shopee. And ngayon po, ayan nga, si MCI nandyan. And nag-aano din po ako, live selling din po ng mga bag. So, kailangan ko talagang i-adapt yung sarili ko sa new normal. Kasi kung hindi, kung yung mga dati, hindi na babalik yun eh. So, correct. Kailangan mag-focus talaga ako ngayon sa kung ano yung meron talaga na dapat kong gawin na makakatulong sa akin. Yun lang, Coach.
That's right. Thank you, Andrea. So again, thank you so much for your time. Actually, it's already 7:30 and I know that you are about to eat.